Alright, I'm back, but it looks like Stellaris crashed, or OBS crashed. One of them crashed, but it made the other one crash. It was just everything crashed. So hold on. That was bananas. Not actually sure what happened there. Stellaris is coming back up. The game crashed. Digireign. Or OBS crashed, I'm not sure. Oh, you can't hear me because you're... He has muted himself. Alright, let's try that again. So, rejoin. I'm going to leave it paused until you do. I'm assuming everybody can hear me because the OBS thing says I'm putting voice out.
I can hear you, but I'm not sure whether you can hear me.
I can hear you.
Oh.
You are on the stream though, so if you don't want to be. Alright, got Digireign. If you talk in here, you will be on the stream, just letting you know. Once you're able to get back in, I will unpause. Not sure what happened.
I was excited about playing Civilization that the PC was running because I figured the AI would know what it's doing, but this is absolutely awful.
Yeah, the AI doesn't always know what it's doing. Don't assume that at all.
Completely broke. It's in the negative, in the red for pretty much every resource.
Yeah. Well, they have a rough little situation here too. They're not surrounded by nice people.
They don't seem like nice people because they are definitely selling slaves.
Yeah. I figured it was them, that nobody else has access to humans. Alright, Digireign's in. Waiting for you to drop in. Think of it as a challenge. Maybe you can rescue them.
Yeah, this is being thrown in the deep end of the pool.
That's alright. This is a throwaway game. We're just here to learn.
Alright, just keep staying on connecting. I'll try it one more time, and if it doesn't work, then I'll let you get back to it, because I don't want to hold up your stream.
Let me make sure it's the same number too. Hold on. I'm gonna go ahead and hit start so that I can find... So let me make sure that's the same. What do I have set in here? I think the number changed. Yeah. So do you see it on the stream? Here, I can just drop it in here. 9014-3357-6410-83914. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Making sure I typed it right. That's probably why you couldn't connect. There we go. Back in business. I've never had it crash like that before. It's very strange. I think it was OBS though, not actually Stellaris. Whatever happened, when it came back, both of them were gone, so who knows. So for anybody else watching, sorry about that. We're getting set up again. We'll see what happens. There we go.
Right.
Good luck.
Again.
Whatever button you press, don't press it this time. No, I'm kidding. I don't think it was anything you could have done. I think it was OBS. But we shouldn't have lost much time. Sorry, what?
I told you I was going to run it into the ground.
I'm gonna turn you up just a bit. I think Discord just has an issue where it pumps very little audio through. I have to turn Digireign up really high as well. Okay. Looks like we're doing good now. Of course, as soon as I say that, something's gonna happen. Ah, right, I hadn't gotten my technology yet.
Research concluded.
Hmm. That'd be unfortunate, because that was the whole point of the playthrough. Other than helping him learn. I'm gonna get it again.
Construction
if it crashes again,
completed.
then we know that that's definitely the problem.
Knowledge is the key to the universe.
Well,
Construction completed.
we'll strongly suspect it anyway. Combat rolls. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get hyperdrive now. Hyperdrive 3. New planet. Are the bad people selling any more humans? Nope. Feel free to keep selling humans, I like it.
Slave rebellion going on over here.
See, this is a great time to learn. It would have been a long time before you even saw a slave rebellion on your own. Now you get to experience it. Sorry?
Or anything you can build to deal with this?
Enforcers, I think. So more enforcers would decrease crime and increase stability, or you could just build strongholds to make more troops. Or you could just recruit a whole bunch of troops and drop them on the slaves. I don't know which stage of the rebellion you're in. Do they have
System
active...
survey concluded.
Wow, that's loud. Hold on. I'm gonna turn my game sound back down. I don't think it saved that change that I made earlier. Are there active troops running around, or what's going on?
I think it's still in the early stages.
So yeah, you can damp down on it by just generally increasing order, building more enforcers and police. Things like that. Like, do you have a lot of crime?
System survey concluded.
I'm guessing 16% stability is not good.
No, that's not good at all. So you want to do anything that says it increases stability. And I think the most direct way to do that is... Good question. What are the contributing factors to your stability loss? It should say if you mouse over.
Minus 34% trade value, minus 34% resources from jobs.
Those are the effects of them, but your stability should have like contributing factors to it being low.
31% 31% population approval rating,
Ah.
minus 18, and the slave rebellion.
Research concluded.
Do you have a really pissed off faction?
The Democratic Moloch Coalition has now turned the government xenophilic. Okay.
That's just one of the other people around you, I think. But you may have a faction in your faction list that is really, really pissed off at you. You could either try to mollify them, or you could just suppress the shit out of them.
Construction completed.
Yeah, as autocratic leaders are wont to do. Yeah, my science ships really have nothing to do anymore. What are you doing? Yeah, let's build those mining platforms. I need to take these guys out. Let's get the First Fleet and the Black Tide up here. So Digireign is here, but he is, I think, getting dinner. So he's going mute for a little while. I don't know if I want to bother giving these admirals. Costs money. I may not have a war in the next 50 years or so. Got one unemployed. Already maxed out generators. What to do with you, New Roanoke? Could probably throw an energy grid down. That would give me one more job. Doesn't really help the overall situation though. So I can give you a agriculture district so you can farm a little bit.
Knowledge is the key
over
to
here.
the universe.
So it seems like we're doing okay now. I don't have any half-breeds yet. This planet's all humans though, and I can't resettle people. You selling more people? You are. You awful person. Thank you. I will eagerly purchase these people. That's okay. Are you just selling the slaves?
Yeah, I just keep getting pop-up. Slave sold. Slave sold on the slave market.
Yep, I'm buying them. In a roundabout way, I am funding your economy.
But that's the thing. How am I so deep in the red and keep losing money when you just keep buying all these people?
I don't know, but it's working for me. Purchase, purchase, purchase. Enjoy. Your ill-gotten gains.
Yay.
You just staffed out part of my science outpost. Imagine, you know, your government sells you on the market, and then somebody else buys you, and it's like, here, you're a scientist now.
Okay, well, you know, if we're selling our scientists as slaves, that would explain why this one faction is so unhappy that our science is absolutely awful.
Yeah, that makes sense. If you think about it, though, I mean, each pop represents millions of people, so you're not just selling a guy. You're uprooting whole cities and packing them into transports and shipping them off to the market in chains. You really are a terrible person.
I did not create the system. I merely inherited it.
Yeah, that doesn't always work for the person in charge, though. Oh, You have a megastructure. You have a Dyson sphere. Or not a Dyson sphere, a ring world. I mean, it's broken, but cool. For a second, I thought this was pirates in my
Knowledge is
space,
the
and I was like,
key
wait a
to the
second,
universe.
when did I get pirates? But no, they're just similar in color. Torpedoes? Or bigger star bases? Or better mining outposts? I'm thinking mining outposts. Because I'm actually losing money now, because I'm way, way over my fleet cap. I'm at 85 of 62. But you know what comes from having a big fleet? Big influence. I'm
Knowledge
almost
is the
double
key to the
next
universe.
highest diplomatic influence. Habitability's good, soil remediation's good, ecological adaptation is good. I think I'm just going to go with basically more resources. That technology increases your workers, jobs, outputs by 5%. All of them. So all your miners, all your technicians, all your farmers, it's great.
Anomalous readings registered.
Good stuff. That's already being built. I can't go that way. There we go.
System
that
survey concluded. Construction completed.
This is a great system. 20 minerals. Just a straight up 20 minerals. Oh look, more people on the... like I'm going to the grocery store. Yeah, I'll take 2 bureaucrats, a farmer, and a scientist, thanks. Where do I want you? Got no jobs available. Well, I've got 1 job on Earth, but I'd rather throw you on the relic world. Scientist died. I'm going to decommission his ship. He will not be replaced. I appreciate that it alerts me whenever you sell people. Seems like things are going well over there.
No, not at all.
I
There's more
mean,
pop pirates that you're buying my entire population.
it's going great for me, so I don't know what you're complaining about. I mean, I'm getting to the point where I can't buy more, so
System
almost
survey
exhausted my
concluded.
funds. You can head home. You have nothing left to scan. I need to make more money to purchase my population. Hold on, does that require... It does require gas, but I have extra exotic gases, so we're okay. Yeah, the storyline between the 2 human factions is interesting. Basically, your guys set out in a slower-than-light colony ship before we discovered FTL, and then were lost when they went through an unstable wormhole and crashed on the planet Unity. And then later on, they meet up after they both independently have discovered FTL drives, and they generally don't like each other. It took a lot of ethical shifts for them to survive out by themselves at a single colony
Research
ship.
concluded.
No kidding.
So they drifted a bit. Because they used to be these happy, freedom-loving Democrat people, and now they're, they basically hate everybody, except for humans. They hate humans most of all. Or something.
Well, yeah, they're selling them as slaves.
Ah, good. Refugees, excellent. I love refugees, because it's just free population. So I'm guessing, yeah, I'm a little low on resources there, but I need to put another city out, upgrade my administration building. And I need to make more food so I can sell space burgers to people.
System survey concluded.
I'm funding buying these pops off of you by selling space burgers and minerals. Dang, more refugees. That's great. And I'm low on rare crystals. Yeah, I am. Alright, let's buy 50 or so. I'm not going to be able to afford a lot more than that. Sell our surplus minerals. Oops. Not buy, sell. And we'll buy this guy. Hold on. I'm getting refugees from Digireign's worlds. What are you doing over there, Digireign? I don't know if he can hear me right now. He's doing something terrible because I'm getting refugees from his empire.
Which one is he?
He's the Nurian commonality. It's just south of me. They're the weird slug
Colony
people that hate everybody.
establishment
You guys
has
would be good
begun.
friends.
Yeah, we apparently hate everybody, including us.
But you could hate together. See? Oh, my 96-year-old president died. Who could have seen that coming?
Well, your last president did live forever, right?
You talking about the other game?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's an immortal psychic god being. So yes. He actually lived from the beginning of the game all the way
A
to
new world has been colonized.
well, I'm not at the end yet, but I'm very close. I'm at the point where I'm beating down the awakened empires and there's a galactic crisis happening that I'm perfectly poised to combat. But I haven't yet because it's destroying people that I don't like. So I'm just waiting. They voted against me. Wait, I guess generators are fine in this relic world. Don't particularly like it, but I got
Situation
unemployed
log has
people
been
there.
updated.
Don't like unemployed people.
Research concluded.
They need to be happy, productive members of society. Although, oddly enough, if I get utopian abundance,
Construction completed.
then even the unemployed will produce. So if I were to just switch everybody over to utopian abundance right now. Yeah, even the unemployed would produce unity and science points. Not bad.
What is the disadvantage of that?
It costs a shit ton of consumer goods. Like, a lot. It would...
Which you have so much of.
Yeah, I've got a negative 11 per month right now. I mean, I've got 10k in storage, but I'm losing 11 a month. And this would probably double my consumption of consumer goods. Because right now, basically it goes by stratum. So my specialists and my workers both get half a consumer good. Alright, Caliber, thanks for stopping by, man. Have a good one. Get some rest if you're going to bed. So basically my specialists and workers are both taking 1/2 of a consumer good per month, and they would both double to a full consumer good. So,
Construction completed.
and that makes up something like 95% of your population. So it's a downside, you know. Generally, I only do it if I have a large unemployed contingent.
And more riots going on.
Riots are good for me.
A new world has been
General
colonized.
state of disarray. Mobs, many armed with lethal weapons.
Excellent. I mean, that's awful. You guys okay?
Oh,
Well, if you want to, you could legalize or make slavery illegal. I think that would disperse the slave riots. Because slavery is just a button. Under policies, go to slavery and click it over to prohibited. The downside is that you would probably have a housing shortage, a consumer goods shortage. You would make people a lot happier.
Completed.
You'd probably piss off your authoritarian and xenophobe factions.
and you, since you keep buying this.
Nah, it's fine. You'd be more aligned towards my civilization's ethics. That'd be a good thing. You could join the Federation.
Yeah, because that has brought stability down to 0.
I did say there were downsides.
No, I didn't even no, I think that was before even trying to mess with slavery.
Ah,
It's that bad now.
well, it's the best way to learn.
I might try it. It can't get worse than this. It's at 0%. I don't think there's -% stability, is there?
I don't think so. We'll find out in a minute, though. When you click the button,
Research
go, oh god,
concluded.
what has happened? Shows you how deep the social model is, though, that you can get slave riots and things. They'll eventually revolt and form their own nation if they are allowed to.
Knowledge is the key to the universe.
Unrest is beginning to die down.
Yeah, you gave in to the revolts.
Hey, I went up to 7%.
Holy shit.
approval.
I mean, that's a huge increase over 0.
Yeah, 7%.
That's a, I don't know, that's a 700% increase? Well, you were at 0 though, so it's an infinitely high increase. Ooh, Titanic life. Ooh, that's right, because I have xenophobe. I can ensure the life doesn't do anything bad. Or the study of
Situation
the
log
life.
has been updated.
This one. Research it. Basically, I have dinosaurs on one of my planets, and I can research the ability to use them as troops. So I can have T-Rexes with guns on them.
Well, that's just not fair.
It's the best.
I get
Construction
riots,
completed.
0% ratings, and you get dinosaurs with guns.
Yes, because you have slaves and you're an evil person.
Again, I inherited this system, sir, and I just disbanded it.
Good job.
7% of my people approve, okay?
You're 7% less evil than your predecessor.
And as you warned, I am beyond broke now. Oh god.
Yes. And
Yeah,
you
I don't
can't
need any more pop-ups telling me we're broke.
you can't even sell your slaves anymore.
Oh,
But the
We got-
people are happy, and that's what matters.
they're not about to be when we run out of food next month.
Construction completed.
Like, the good news is there is no slavery. The bad news is there are no TVs and there is no food. But you're not slaves anymore. Congratulations. Now who's going to run the factories? I may have overdone it on my in my zeal to correct for my large energy deficit. I'm now at plus 109.
How
Oh
do you
well.
do that? Like, because we're going down negative 50 something now.
Well, I built a bunch of generator districts. A lot.
See,
Like-
this is actually one thing I was wondering. I was looking at the districts and the PC, the AI, they just build city districts to the max for all of them. What is the benefit of that?
Well, there's not a lot of benefit to that as far as I know, but I'm not sure why they would do that. A Corinth criminal. Hold on. Taking refuge in your nation. Oh. Oh, this is a this is an event because I have the Xeno compatibility thing, I think. So one of their people has eloped with an alien and went to my
Construction
civilization
completed.
because we are all about the aliens. And they want me to return
Construction
him.
completed.
Nah, get fucked. He can have alien sex if he wants to. I made an enemy. But yeah, my basic philosophy is I don't build districts unless I need one. So when I saw that my energy credits were going way down, I built a bunch of energy districts on planets that had unemployed pops.
Construction completed.
Yeah, the second you said that, I'm replacing a bunch of these city districts with stuff.
Yeah,
we actually
absolutely. That's a
need.
good call.
I have no idea what the benefit is of maxing out. Like, really, there's like 12 city districts, and nothing
Knowledge
else
is
on
the
all
key
planets.
to the universe.
I mean, cities give you a good amount of housing per district, and they give you a couple clerks generally, which give you trade, but clerks are one of the weakest jobs. So I really wouldn't go that way. I don't know why the AI is coded to do that. They've had a lot of rounds of trying to improve the AI. It's just a difficult thing to do. I mean,
needed
you've
a
seen
bunch of
yourself
clerks
how
to run the
many
slave
factors you
market.
have to keep in mind. Imagine trying to code an AI for this.
I don't
Sorry,
even
I
wanna
think I
think
talked
about
over
that.
you. Architectural interest gives me discounts on building. That's a good sector governor. So how's it looking over there? So another human went up for sale. Are you still selling slaves? You're not answering.
But I don't know how that's possible since that is 100% illegal here. 7% of my people agree.
You're like, certainly not. That's impossible to. Do you want another one? We have more.
I guess the last of the stock is going out right now. Like,
They were already en route. Yeah, it's
pretty
no new
much.
ones are
I don't know
going
how
though.
else to explain it.
We're not sure where they came from actually. You ask a lot of questions. Do you want them or not?
I guess somebody had to be the last slave sold.
Well, there have been two since you hit the button, so I don't want to point fingers, but maybe some of your governors are doing some dirty dealing.
Well, there is, like 1% stability. It would not shock me.
At this point, it's not corruption, it's just business as usual.
Yeah, I'm gonna be seriously worried once they start taking orders.
Construction completed.
Well, I'll
A
let you know if
special
any other ones
project
pop
has
up.
concluded.
I mean, I'm gonna buy them, but I'll let you know.
Are research complexes any good?
They are. Those are the upgraded ones, right? Yeah.
I'm just trying to see what to research. There's that for getting the research complexes. The applied
Research
quantum
complexes are
physics.
upgraded versions of labs, and they require an upkeep of exotic gases. So don't build them unless you have exotic gases. That's not even a fart joke. I feel like it could have been, though. And I'm just not smart enough to see it. Damn. Wasted potential. What do I want to make here? Oh yeah, you can totally have some shiny rocks, buddy. Please don't come raid me right now. Let's see. Gene clinics for extra population? I really would rather Earth not be all humans at this point because we have so many cool aliens. But they're just breeding more humans.
Okay, I am back.
Welcome.
I am now up to 114 Neurians, 7 robots, and a reptile.
I saw you were selling slaves. Or no, you weren't selling
No, I
slaves. You were causing refugees. They were fleeing from your empire and coming to mine. What terrible things are you doing over there?
I'm buying slaves. I'm not selling slaves.
Are they still slaves after you buy them?
Mm-hmm.
See, that's the terrible part. Yes.
Construction completed.
You people don't seem to get this.
Construction completed. Research concluded.
I mean, they're not slugs, so they're not people.
Ah, I see. Well, this guy is selling his own people for slave. Well, he was. He stopped. Mostly because they were going to burn his capital down. He didn't stop.
Yeah, well, there's new types of unrest now.
Oh, good. Oh, food
now
riots?
they're upset about the unfair treatment of aliens. I think we have one. There's one alien in this entire world.
Well, you
and
know,
he's
the
upset.
solution there is just to sell the alien as a slave. And then you're good. There's no more aliens. They can't complain that they're being unfairly treated if they're gone.
We burnt that bridge.
Ah, well.
There's no longer that solution.
Well, there's always purging. If you go to your species rights and you click on that alien, and you go to set rights, you can go to citizenship and click undesirable.
I'm
And
not
then-
joking. It's literally one. There's 101 humans and one reptilian.
Yeah, well, I'm not kidding either. There's a setting to purge population.
Construction completed.
So if you have an undesirable population, you can set them as undesirable, and then you can choose the type of purge, which includes anything from chemical sterilization to eating them.
Oh, is there a way to merge 2 fleets?
Yeah, select both fleets and hit G.
Okay, I'll wait until they get back together again then.
But both of them together have to be under your fleet cap, like your fleet command cap, obviously.
Knowledge is the key to
Yeah,
the
they are.
universe.
Otherwise, it'll just sit there and look at you.
These marauders and alien ships, so I've had a whole bunch of fleets. I'm like, okay, now time to just consolidate them.
So I will say that the fleets that you get from events don't always merge correctly, because they're sometimes set as like a special type.
Ah,
It may
So
not be the
we'll see.
case. Yeah, well, you'll have to try. Oh, I just got an extra envoy. Well, no, I'm supposed to get an extra envoy. What happened? President modifier. Oh, I'm not the president now. Am I? No, I'm not. Okay, only the president gets the envoy. Still, I'm at level 2 on my federation. It is excitement. I probably don't need all these envoys. I probably don't even need one at this point. I'll deal with that in a minute, but I'm going to go ahead and assign a second envoy to the Galactic Council. Yeah, that'll just give me +1 here. Alright, Wandering Forest. This is a fun
Situation
event.
log has been updated.
I'm going to study them, not destroy them. We have forests that migrate on this planet. Seems like a problem. Mostly because they trample buildings. Hey, the good news is if the Commonwealth of Man burns itself to the ground, you can always just drop into another alien race.
Well, I'm pretty sure somebody else is about to do that for me because this guy is saying he's pissed at me for some reason.
Did you enslave his people? Is he the reptile people?
The Veturicius Guardians?
Yeah.
They're saying we should bow down before them, and we have no choice but to accept and become humiliated, or
Construction
this guy's going to be
completed.
very angry and likely to attack us.
What did you
Yeah,
do?
that guy. Nothing.
Well, go
I
to their
think-
diplomacy and mouse over their attitude and see if you have any weird negative modifiers, because the AI might have done something to piss them off before you took control.
A new world
They're
has
a
been
fallen
colonized.
empire, so they have strict rules about various things.
It's only -10.
What's the -10 from?
Because they're xenophobic bigots.
No,
That's
that's
like
their opinion of you because you're xenophobic.
Oh, our opinion of them?
Yeah.
Well, we're also xenophobic, so there's that and border friction.
Okay, so it's just the border friction, probably. That's
What race
interesting,
did
though.
he pick?
He is the Commonwealth of Man.
The bad humans.
Yeah, you have a lot of border friction up there.
So you could reduce that by switching your diplomatic stance to cooperative. That would reduce reduce border friction by half.
I'm guessing there's some sort of disadvantage that's got to come with that, right?
Well, the disadvantage is if you want to send an envoy to worsen relations with anybody, it costs influence. But the biggest disadvantage is you don't get the abilities from the other stances. Like Expansionist gives you quicker colony development speed. Supremacist gives you more fleet power, things like that. Like I'm set to cooperative right now because I don't want to cause border friction to my buddies here in the Federation. They're my friendly fungus. And we actually have some half-breeds now. Isn't that exciting? Look, we have a half Sinrath and a half Mujhuxen. I don't know how to say that word. We've got
so
two half-breeds.
Yeah, these ones didn't like merging in.
Yeah, it's something I've noticed with some of the events.
I'll see if they like merging in with a different
So,
one.
the point of worsening relations, in some diplomatic stances, you can't use, like in some situations, you can't use some diplomatic options. Like, oh, I don't have enough money for that. Hold on. Let me fix this. Like, if I wanted to, for whatever reason, rival these people, I cannot currently declare a rivalry, even though that would give me influence if I did so. But I could do it if I sent an envoy out to harm relations. Basically, I'm sending a guy out there to get drunk and yell at them and imply things about their mother, and that gives me the excuse I need to do a rivalry. I don't know. I'm not sure why you would want to do it. It seems like a net negative thing to me to send an envoy out to worsen relations, but there are some uses.
I just wonder, how do you get that job?
Become an
Get
ambassador.
sent to the-
I mean, this
Well,
is the
get
thing
sent
that
to
happens
another
in real
part of
life.
the galaxy would be awful.
Yeah, that's the thing that happens in real life. Nations will send ambassadors to other nations that are intentionally just annoying.
Or it'll be a political appointee, someone that was a donor, that said, well, I want an ambassadorship. Okay, fine, you're an ambassador to
Knowledge
some
is the
third
key
world
to the
country.
universe.
We don't
Or-
care if you ruin our reputation.
Or it's some guy's nephew who needs to get out of the public eye for a little while. All right, go be a envoy to this country. They'll deal with your shit for a while. It does happen. You know the old phrase, failing upwards. So there are still humans being sold on the market. There's now 3.
Oh, there are?
Yeah. Well, you bought one.
Let's see.
Somebody bought one.
Let me see. Where's market?
I'm gonna buy one. Throw it on
Construction
my new
completed.
colony here. I don't have enough to buy both of them. I mean, I don't mind buying population. It's a great investment.
That human.
You could buy back your own slaves. TikTok's humans are space capybaras. Yeah, they're friend-shaped. We're friends to all. Like we've
Oh, I see
befriended the.
humanoid. Is that the human? Oh, there's a human.
Yeah, there's a human. There's no more humans. There's also some robots. A whole lot of lizards. Like, just a shit ton of lizards. Like, you could populate half the galaxy with these lizards.
Yeah, I've been working on that.
I occasionally buy some aliens, just because. Something must be done. What's going on? Rama has been pummeled by falling asteroids. Yeah, we should build some defenses.
Situation log has been updated.
Look at these guys. Ingenious, docile, quick learners, wasteful, slow breeder. These guys aren't bad. I've been buying these natural physicists to put onto my relic world. I think I'm going to throw another one on there. And that gives me the pop I need to build a research lab. Throw out another generator. More humans going up on the market. Where are they coming from? Some other race has access to humans and is selling them. That's okay. More population for me to purchase. Liberate. We liberate them. Yeah, probably. I imagine it's not a happy time ending up on the slave market. What should I build on my homeworld? Maybe more admin offices? I mean, I've narrowed the gap, but I'm still way above my empire sprawl limit. Throw a couple more admin offices on there.
The special project has concluded.
Alright, we fixed up the migrating forests. We are running out of crystals again. I'm just gonna put in a monthly buy order. The Alliance of Free Stars is doing well. Where are those friendly fungus merchants? I wanted to offer them association. I don't know what they were called though. They might have gotten smashed. No, there they are. Okay. Let's say I thought they got smashed up by somebody. These guys. Research agreement. So I need to send an envoy out. Then I can do a research agreement and give them Federation Association. My allies in the Federation voted no. Oh well. That is unfortunate. They're friendly fungus merchants.
Construction completed.
What?
Some little lizard thingy, I think, just declared war on me.
Excellent. That's exciting. You have a bunch of ships,
We are
right?
being hailed.
I hope so.
Yep, the Zukakan. Oh, he's
Yeah.
adorable. A
I know,
megacorp
what a
declared
sneaky
war on you.
little bastard.
You got declared war on by a megacorp. I think it's like an acquisition or a merger. Hostile takeover? There you go.
Do I set a war goal or do I just click OK?
You should set a war goal. Man, another human's up on the market. People really like selling humans. There's 4 of them. I'm running out of places to put them. It's like having too many friends.
Ship upgrades applied.
That's okay. Here, you can go to Spring. You'll like it there, it's nice. Yeah, those guys are equivalent to me in fleet power. You may have some trouble. But you do have a single choke
Research
point with them if you can
concluded.
fortify the shit out of that. I mean, I think it's a little too late for that though. But you never know. I mean, the war's already started. It's a little late to
The
build
special project has
defenses
concluded.
after the troops are marching. Like frantically building a fort as you can see them cresting the ridge.
Where?
Hmm?
Oh man. Okay.
Kogan is the system I was talking about. It's like your one way in and out of theirs.
They're already in the process of taking that over.
Yeah, I figured. Well, the good news is that they're friendly with me, and if they take all the way back to Pryth, I could actually finish a a project because I
Oh,
can't
that makes
access it.
Much better.
I'm glad it does. I know you were worried about that.
That was my #1 concern.
I knew my welfare was high on your list of concerns because you kept selling me people. I appreciate it.
Yeah, that was the #1 thing. I saw this guy declare war on me,
Research
and I was like,
concluded.
is this gonna hurt TikTok?
Yeah, I hope he's able to do that project. I mean, it's gonna be rough if he's not able to. It's just gonna sit there and blink at him the whole game. Hmm.
The enemy or the AI had all the ships in one place. I don't know if this is a normal strategy, but there's like 5 fleets of just a random number of ships, but they're all sitting in one place.
No, it's not normal. Good, natural sanctuaries failed. The Tianki Conservation Act. I actually don't care about that. I'm gonna abstain. Comfort the Fallen is a big no. Ban organic slave trade. Do I actually want to support this? Because I'm getting a lot of pops this way. Yeah, I still want to. I want to ban it. Nice. We're gonna go. Ooh, I could go mind over matter. Now that I've gotten the alien sex project, I could go psychic. We could be psychic alien sex fiends. Or I could go Warhammer 40k and go the gene seed purification. I don't know. How human do I want to be? More human than human? Or should we just go robots? No, we can't go robots. Robots can't make half-breeds. So it's either psychic or evolution. Evolution's pretty weak, but it's kind of interesting. Could say screw all that and just get a big fleet. Eh. I'm going psychic in the other one,
Knowledge
so
is
I'll
the
go
key
engineered
to the
evolution.
universe.
The good news is they can only take territory that they've claimed. And I don't know how much they've claimed, but it's probably not all of your
Research
territory.
concluded.
I know that's not really good news. I'm sorry. I'm bad at this.
Yeah, that's not very comforting right now.
I'm sorry.
Is there a way so I can see what exactly they have all claimed?
I think so. Hold on. Good question. Let me ask Papa Google. Oh, that auto-completed very quickly. So other people have asked the same thing.
Construction completed.
While managing claims, you can tooltip the systems on the galaxy map to see a list of people claiming that system. Okay. Ah. So, yeah, on the left menu bar, if you click on claims, little hexagons pop up over next to everything. You can mouse over them and see who has claimed them. So it looks like they've claimed Kogan, they've claimed Giantfar, and that's it? No, they've claimed Kahonen, or Kakonen, Nakam. It's kind of an annoying way to do it, but you can see they've only claimed 4 systems. So at worst, they're only going to get those 4 unless they spend some more influence during the war. And if they do it during the war, the cost is much higher. More humans on the market. Well, they're out of luck, because I'm going to buy aliens. I need to make sure at least 2 different species are on each planet so I can get that population boost. So Luntaria needs a person, an alien. Doesn't really matter what kind, but it is continental, so somebody with continental preference is good.
Ship
Avalon
upgrades applied.
needs an alien. And Armor needs an alien. Okay. All of my planets have at least 2 species. I should be getting a nice little 20% growth bonus. Yep. Oh, 30%. What am I running out of? Rare crystals, really? Man, I'm buying 2 a month and that's not enough? Okay.
Knowledge is the key to the universe.
I'm paying so much for my fleet capacity. I really need to get some more anchorage. Alright, let's make the uber-human. So can make the humans live longer with 4 trait points.
Research concluded.
Hey Barnesville, thanks for the lurk, man. How you doing tonight? Construction templates, not bad. How goes the war? It looks like they've only taken one star system. I keep trying to say station for some reason. I guess they are technically taking stations.
The ships are finally making it over there from the other side of the Empire.
Good. Good. Alright, create template. Let's make transhumans. No. Human variatus. You can do like random. Ultra human. There you go. That's what the new race of humans are going to be called. We'll get rid of wasteful and make them charismatic And communal? Pop housing minus 10%? That's not bad. Or strong. Gives them bonus worker pop resource output. And army damage. I like communal. So they're going to be sexy humans that don't mind being in tight spaces. Excellent. Apply this template to everyone.
Situation log has been updated.
If we're going to make half-breeds with the galaxy, they have to be sexy humans.
And are also not claustrophobic.
Exactly. I mean, if you're going to cozy up with a snail man in his shell, you can't be claustrophobic. It's pretty tight in there.
I can't argue that.
It's very small. Let's get rid of these sinkholes. Yeah, that's all our money. Okay, cool. Strange. There we go. Stellaris has a weird thing where sometimes if you Alt-Tab out and back in,
Research
the
concluded.
escape key doesn't work anymore to close things. The solution is to tab out and back in again. Just putting that out there in case anybody else hits it. It's a weird little UI bug. I like how I keep going, huh, I wonder why I'm using so many crystals, and I keep upgrading all of my admin offices, which use crystals. Man, why do I have so few crystals? Can't afford to buy any of the slaves off the market anymore. But we are opposing Comfort the Fallen. It is spiritualist nonsense. We're not materialists, but we're not that sympathetic towards, yeah, the lowest among us is still one of us, and we should come together to assist them in their time of need. Yeah, okay. But this leads to some pretty awful things. It's in the Divinity of Life tree. So it goes to Tithe of the Soulless, which starts to make robots awful, all the way up to Defined Purpose, which makes synthetic citizens banned by the galactic civilization. Of course we're going to excavate this, why wouldn't we? We've got free scientists just sitting around. Excavate. More crystals. More crystals.
Research concluded.
Does anybody have any crystals? I don't have a problem. I just like crystals. Y'all got any of them space crystals? My diplomats love them. Grind them up. This factory keeps making people go missing. I'm sure it's fine though, right? Yeah, it's fine. Those missing people, they're probably just hiding. They ran away to the slave market. I can't even fill up my fleets. I'm still 25 or so over my fleet cap. So it's looking like Comfort the Fallen is going to fall out of the Senate. Organic slave trade is going to be banned very soon. Which is basically going to mean that the slave market can only sell and buy robots. Unless everybody votes against it. I mean, it's not guaranteed. But I'm trying for it because...
On it too.
Say again?
Oh, sorry. No, I just didn't realize I was allowed to vote on this stuff too.
Oh, yeah. If you're part of the galactic community, you can vote. You can weigh in on either side. You can indicate your support for upcoming resolutions, and that'll boost them up or down the list here. So, like workers' rights, I'm probably okay with. We'll support that, but I don't want to support it because that would bring it above organic slave trade ban, which I do want soon.
I just remember recycling initiatives are your favorite, right?
Yeah, except the other thing. Ooh, form Galactic Council. I want that more than I want to ban slavery. I mean, recycling initiatives aren't the worst thing, but they don't really help me much. That's interesting. It was showing me the species that had put the resolution up. I was wondering why there was a blob.
Construction completed.
So many humans on the slave market. You know, I wonder where they all go when it becomes illegal to sell humans and other species. Like, there are a lot of pops up. Do they just vanish?
Research concluded.
I may ask that question on the forums and see, because I don't know the answer. Better fighters. Yeah, sure. I haven't rolled out the cruisers yet, but that'll be nice when I do. How it goes? Looks like they haven't taken any of your territory now.
I'm slowly starting to move into their territory.
Excellent. Well done.
Since you said war claims, I just picked that
Construction completed.
Gerard thing.
Yes. Yeah, I see that you've claimed it. You've actually got 2 claims on it. So the more claims you have, the stronger your claim to the system is. That's usually useful when more than one empire is in the war. Whoever has the strongest claim will get the territory.
Oh, okay, that's the purpose of doubling up on that.
Yes. Like if you're part of a big federation, you're all going to war or whatever, you could double claim something to make sure, or triple or whatever, to make sure your claim is better than other people's claims and you'll get that territory. Why are you guys not building? You're out of resources? No. You're just dumb because you're AI? Yes.
Ship upgrades applied.
Yeah, the AI is still terrible at building out these systems.
And now that my fleet has gone missing in action, I am guessing that means they were destroyed, right?
That probably means they lost a fight, and the ones that could get away have. So when a ship is destroyed in combat, there is a chance for it to go do what's called emergency FTL, and the chance that that happens depends upon the admiral and the war stance that you're in and several other things. And when that triggers, it could happen that it is destroyed anyway because of the emergency FTL, or it could happen that it gets away and then it gets repaired and so forth.
So I'm just crossing my fingers right now.
Exactly. I think we're going to go with supremacy now. Because we're all about diplomacy, we're going to research bigger guns. Because nice words backed by large cannons are much more effective than nice words alone. Guess I could go kill these mining drones. Might as well. Yeah, the other resolution that's on the galactic community is Tianki pest control, which will make it illegal for anybody to have a Tianki in their empire. So if you don't hunt them down actively, you'll be in breach of the galactic law. It's pretty funny. It's the opposite of the preservation one, which makes it illegal to kill them. Yeah, I'm just using a lot of crystals. So it does look like we're going to get the form the council resolution next. And I'm thinking, man, Comfort the Fallen is really close. The votes are like neck and neck. It keeps flipping back and forth.
I don't think I voted on that. What is it worth voting on?
It reduces your diplomatic weight from technology and increases the spiritualist attraction for all empires. It also gives a little bit of extra unity from worker jobs. Whether it's worth it depends on your ethics. Do you like extra spiritualist attraction?
I don't know what that means.
It means more of your pops will be spiritualist, or could be spiritualist. Every population in your empire has its own ethic.
We are being
and
hailed.
The accumulated ethics of all of them are what inform your civilization's ethics. So
Ship upgrades applied.
most of my population are egalitarian. If that were the case, and then I formed a monarchy, then they would be pissed, because most of them believe in freedom.
Species modification has
Right.
concluded.
So it also depends what the factions want.
Exactly. Well, the factions are informed from the ethics. Like, I have 205 pops, 204 now, that are members of the Friends of Liberty Forum, which is the egalitarian faction. But they're only members because that's their personal ethic.
Research concluded.
If enough of your population becomes spiritualist, they'll form a spiritualist faction and start vying for political power. And then that really, can tank your influence gain if you're not catering to them. Like, I have 3 factions that I would rather not have. I have the totalitarian faction, and I have the militarist faction, and then I have the spiritualist faction. And these are from the empires that I absorbed, so their people had slightly different ethics. Over time, they'll kind of normalize, because I have a really large egalitarian ethics draw, but it takes a long time for that to change.
Knowledge is the key to the universe.
I'm up to 126 Nuvians.
Ooh, nice. Very nice. I'll look at mine in a second. Let's see. Demographics for ultra humans. I have 166.
Wow.
Yep.
Well, that's because you absorbed a whole bunch of extra humans, right?
I've been buying humans off the market left and right.
Ah.
All my spare cash has been going into liberating slaves. It's not purchasing, it's liberating. Just like this guy. I just liberated another slave. I'm gonna build another city. I mean, the good side is it's allowed me to invest a whole bunch of energy credits and build this research world really fast. Like, mouse over your research and tell me what you're getting for, like, physics.
Where is that?
It's on the top and about the middle, it's the little microscope.
Ah. So I'm plus 120, and that's 40 for physics.
Okay, so this one planet is putting out more physics research than you're making total.
Oh, wow.
This one planet is putting out 155 physics, 146 social, and 146 engineering.
Jeez.
Yeah. That's because
Yeah,
I've
I
been
can't keep
buying
up
up
with that.
people and throwing them on this planet. And it's a relic world. So it's giving
And you
me...
got that really early.
Yeah, that was just luck though. I mean, I've never played a game of this where I got all of the, what are they called? Precursor events within the first 15 years.
So what's the precursor event supposed to do? Because I got all 6.
So once you get all 6, you should have a situation log entry that says to like go find the homeworld or whatever.
No, it still says...
Does it say that you've collected all 6?
First
Research
league artifacts
concluded.
recovered. 6 of 6. Track all on map, yeah.
That may be a bug then, because they're supposed to... Once you get all 6, it's supposed to... Oh wait, you got the first league. So yours stalled out because I got it first. Finn Habenis is the homeworld for the first league, but it can't give you another one because I already have it.
Ah.
So we happened to get the same precursor event, and I completed it first.
And so this is just going to stay
Yes.
stuck?
Yep. Yep, it's just going to sit there. I mean, you can untrack them so you won't see them on the map, but it's just going to sit there. It's unfortunate. But there's
That's
only... I think there's only 5 precursors, so obviously somebody's going to get them first. And I agree. There should be some resolution to it other than it just sitting there and doing nothing. I'm buying more population. I mean, what else can I do? They've got pops on here that are Relic World preference, and I've got a Relic World, and they're natural physicists, so they're better at science. I may as well purchase them. I mean, now we're overcrowded here, but, you know. Throw a couple more labs down.
Research concluded.
Now, I do feel bad about buying them over humans, but not, like, too bad. Just a little bad. If those humans didn't want to be slaves, they shouldn't have been slaves, then. Duh. Should have skipped some of those lattes. They wouldn't have been sold into slavery then. They could have paid their debts. Alright, it looks like Comfort the Fallen is going to fail. only got 23 days left, and we're leading on the opponent side by about 1,000 votes. But that could swing with like one person. Like if all the abstaining people went to support, it would pass. But it did fail. I'm hoping we can get the Galactic Council formed. Oh, the Commonwealth of Man put this forward? Nice. Did that happen before you took over?
Considering I don't know how to put something up, yes.
So for whatever reason, the AI before you took over thought that it would be a great idea to form the Galactic Council, even though they were nowhere near the running for
We are being hailed.
inclusion in the Galactic Council. Alright, that's still RS's AI for you.
Research concluded.
Although I am happy to say I finally got everything in the positive.
Good. See?
It only took, how long? Hour and a half.
Yeah, and then completely changing your civilization laws.
That, and a small war, which I'm not really sure what's going on with right now.
Well, you could try to end the war status quo and nobody would get anything.
No, that smug little lizard has to pay now.
Now you sound like a human. That cute little motherfucker. Declared war on me. He may be adorable, but he can't do that. He bombed my planet.
Pretty shameless.
I'm buying more people. I mean, liberating. Liberating. Yes. I keep using the wrong word. Wait, what is this shit? These guys colonized right next to me? Come on, guys. Rude. I'm gonna cut you off from your own empire. They wanted these alloys, probably. Alright, well, that happens. I need more alloys, too. So my plan is to go for about another hour, because I have some stuff I need to do tonight. Does that work out for
Actually,
everybody?
I was going to say half an hour because I need to take care of some things.
Okay. So we can cut it off at 8:30 or so. That works out. Man, yeah, buying population has really boosted my demographics. I've got a nice little rainbow wheel underneath the human pie wedge. And some of these are half-breeds. Look, this half-human starfish man. He inherited the nomadic traits of humans.
That thing is half human?
Yeah. They don't do any kind of portrait blending,
Knowledge
so...
is the key to the universe.
But it just says they're half, whatever. But they do get it. So the way it works is it chooses two parent species, and then it gives them a mix of the traits, and then it gives them a little bit extra. So like half-breeds are a little bit better than their parents. So like they'll have more trait points than normally could be. It's kind of nice. Ooh, I could get Gene Warrior armies. Gene Seed Purification, go full Warhammer 40k, switch to Militarist, Fanatic Xenophobe. Boy, would that be an upset. I mean, I've got the faction, I could embrace him. Let's see.
Construction
what level
completed.
is my military faction at? No, he's only at 5% support. I'd need to boost that a lot. But I could change my ethics. If I get into a few wars, that would boost my military.
You want to fight a lizard man? A little lizard man?
Have they done anything wrong?
Besides attacking me?
Yes,
don't
I mean
know.
actually wrong though. You were selling slaves.
And who was buying them?
I was liberating them, first off.
It's a
They're all
mandate.
nice, free, productive members of society. They all have iPhones and Apple Watches now. That's all it takes to make people happy, apparently.
Mandatory iPhone and Apple Watches.
Well, yeah. Otherwise, how could we track their happiness? On a minute-by-minute basis. It's not creepy.
Hey, look. This little guy, he's authoritarian. He can enslave aliens. He's a xenophobe. He's a
could.
militarist.
Is he, though? Is he actually enslaving people?
Research concluded.
He's really far away, too. Do I actually have... Hold on. Let me check something. I do have a route to his territory. Alright, you know what? Why not? I'm gonna send a representative to harm relations.
Research
See,
concluded.
we found a reason to harm relations. So I'm
Which
gonna
is?
send you over here. You can't declare war on somebody who's not a neighbor and not currently like belligerent unless you send a person over to harm relations with them. So I'm gonna declare rivalry. I hope my research is up. And then I'm gonna declare war with a humiliation war goal. Oh, it's going to a
This
vote.
is a declaration
good.
of war.
My federation voted yes. Alright, all of you follow him. The fleet is mobilizing. How long will it take to get there? What do you mean I can't go there? I just had a route. What happened? Okay, I can route all the way up to there. Huh. That's strange. Why can I route here but not there? Oh, these guys are in the war too. Oh, they must have had a... Yeah, they had a defensive pact. Okay. Well, I'll route to here first. That's fine. I'll fight these guys. They're pathetic.
We are being hailed.
Let's see. Look at that for extra ship fire rate. We'll go with plasma accelerators and ooh, galactic administration. Nice. All right, so it'll take about 4 years for me to arrive in their territory.
Their allies' territory, right?
Yes, their allies' territory. The theocracy up here. That's the best I could do right now. I don't have a direct route into theirs. Yeah, I could do that. Let me sell some minerals.
How do you figure out if a population is
Construction
about
completed.
equivalent to you in military?
Click on their
fleet power.
diplomat, yeah. So these guys are pathetic in power, technology, and economy. The guys you're fighting over here, these partnership guys, what are they? They're equivalent to me in technology, but they're inferior in fleet power.
Yeah, for me, they are pathetic, equivalent, inferior. So I guess I figured out what I'm doing next.
Invading the lizards?
Invading the... Are they lizards?
I don't know, who are you talking about?
No, the brains, the Democratic Monarch.
Oh, those
Coalition.
guys. The weird maggot people.
The brains in jars.
They're not even brains, they're like insects. It's like a roiling ball of maggots.
So, okay, so to attack someone, you need...
Mm-hmm.
So to take a system, is there ground troops in this?
Yeah. Yes, there is.
So how do I create ground troops?
You would go to a planet, and you would click the Armies tab, and you would click Recruit,
Oh,
and you would click on whichever kind of troop you wanted, and the race really determines how much damage they do, with races that have strong traits or something like that increasing the damage. I think Resilient increases their defense when they're defensive armies. Yeah, I'm recruiting more as well. I only have 4 troops right now. But I'm not actually going in to take their territory, I'm just going in to humiliate them. Humiliate. Man, I can't talk tonight. That's pretty normal for me, actually. Humiliate. That's the word. I'm gonna make them sad. Because at the end of the day, they did bully humans, even if they're evil slaver humans. And we can't have that.
used to be evil slaver humans.
Technical details, but, you know, whatever. Let's not quibble. I'm planning to just cut straight through the Theocracy people and go straight in, but I think they have a station over here with a blocker, an FTL blocker. The problem with executing a war so far away, as I said, is it's going to take 4 years for my ships to even arrive. In real life time, that's probably going to be beyond our stopping point, so we may have to do it next week. So it's a stay tuned next time on Dragon Ball sort of event. On the plus side, the system that I'm moving to in their territory is called Belgium. So I feel like I'm playing Hearts of Iron 4. Invading Belgium.
Well, you're just using Belgium to go further along, right? So
No.
even more relevant.
Research concluded.
So we're going to occupy Belgium. Actually, in most of me and Digireign's Hearts of Iron 4 game, Belgium didn't fare very well at all.
Well, we also like picking the alternate versions, try to get the most weird, obscure alternate versions of countries.
You mean like the Silver Legion of America, you know, teaming up with like...
And restoring the monarchy.
Yeah, monarchist France. And then just sneak attacking the shit out of Russia. It's good stuff. The Silver Legion of America is not the communist, but the dictatorship that you can form. The authoritarian USA. Although, for whatever reason, after you overthrow the democratic government in America and become the Silver Legion, you still have like a whole Senate. I'm not sure why. You'd think you'd be like, hey, I'm the Democrat, or I'm the not the Democrat. I'm the leader here. I don't need a Senate. I overthrew the Senate. I am the Senate. Like when Palpatine overthrew the Senate, he didn't just put new senators out. He formed the Empire. Also, have you guys read about all the dev diaries on the new Stellaris stuff coming out?
It's a lot. Because they took basically a break.
Yeah, they did. But they're putting in, so they're adding for the Nemesis expansion both the "Ooh, I can become the in-game crisis" button and the "Vote me emergency powers to deal with the in-game crisis" button. So you can form like once you have the galactic civilization like we do now, you can vote one empire. Like special emergency powers. God, I can't talk today. I'm sorry. Give me a second. Special emergency powers to deal with the in-game crisis, right? And then once the crisis is gone, they can refuse to give up those powers or scheme to make those powers permanent and eventually form the Galactic Empire and abolish the Council. It's pretty interesting. It's very Star Wars.
Yeah, thank goodness you don't have some sort of streaming type thing where you need to talk.
Yeah, exactly. Look, only 2 people are watching now, so it's probably just you guys. Whatever. If people don't like it, they can leave. Everybody gets tongue-tied sometimes. My brain goes faster than my mouth. And I do mean that. If they don't like it, they can just go, because I would rather them be entertained somewhere else than watch me and not enjoy it. So we're about 3 years out. I'm just quietly watching my fleet meander its way through the galaxy. And another slave has gone up for purchase on the market. Shame on you all. On the one hand, I want to purchase them because they're humans. On the other hand, I don't want to fund slavery. Ooh, these are serviles and strong. They would make really good
Research
soldiers.
concluded.
They're gonna be very confused. They're genetically bred to be servile, and then I'm gonna bring them here and be like, alright, you're free. They're like, what? What's free? Do you want us to clean things?
Knowledge is the key to the universe.
My scientist died, and then immediately afterwards I got a breakthrough in the field where the scientist died. So who was doing the science when he died?
We are being hailed.
Huh. Yeah, you might want to check a look at that patent.
Yeah. Whose name's on this? Paradise Dome. That sounds nice. Habitability
It looks like my next
modification.
wish order's coming April 1st.
That's
So that'll
cool.
be fun.
Ooh, I can reform my government. So I've got Beacon of Liberty and Idealistic Foundation. I could add a Diplomacy Corps to give me 2 more envoys and plus 10% diplomatic weight. That kind of sounds really in keeping for what I'm doing. Or I could go really strange and just get reanimated armies. The idealistic
Uberhumans that
beacons
reanimate
of-
this is starting to sound like Wolfenstein.
Yeah, the Idealistic Foundation Beacon of Liberty humans can suddenly get necromancy? What? I did think it's very strange that reanimated armies has no requirements other than not be a pacifist and not have citizen service. Like, the necromancers will teach anyone who's not a pacifist.
Actually, wouldn't pacifists be the best for, like, reanimating themselves?
Maybe, but not as soldiers.
Ah,
This is specifically reanimated armies. So you're reanimating your dead as soldiers. Yeah, I've neglected this.
so that would be quite interesting of a society of once you're dead, you get reanimated as the army, but the living do not. The living are pacifists.
I had a D&D campaign that I wrote up once where the location the PCs were in was all lawful neutral instead of lawful evil, or sorry, lawful good, which is the norm. And it was absolutely normal to like sign a contract over to a necromancer's guild to give them use of their body after death, and then they would raise bodies for manual labor. You'd have zombies doing, pulling plows and doing farms and making things. They would pay you beforehand, and then after death they would get your body. Necromancy was perfectly normal and accepted. It was interesting. It was a little weird.
Situation log has been updated.
Did another scientist die? Stop dying of old age. It's rude. Gotta replace you then, you cost money. Energy grid, a couple more generators. I can always use money.
Is it possible for colony ships to go missing?
Yes. Any ship can technically go missing. Going missing is just an abstraction, so it can happen. If they got into a fight and took critical damage but got away, doing that emergency FTL method, usually doesn't happen, but it is possible. You would have
Research
If they accidentally
concluded.
flew into a system that was an enemy ship was flying through.
or if they flew into a system and then that system was subsequently claimed by somebody else building a station, they would go missing and then reappear somewhere friendly. So yes, possible. If that were the case, you would have a little round badge thing saying this ship has gone missing and will return at blah 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 time.
I have not. There's one planet I've sent 2 colony ships to it now, and they just disappear. Not even that pop-up, you know, where it's question mark, where's the ship? They're just gone.
Are they in your ship list at all? I mean, I'm assuming you would have checked, but they'd be under civilian ships in your list on the outliner.
Nope. They're not there.
Are they? Did they actually get built? Like, they do take a while to build, but not that long. I don't know. I don't know where they would have gone. The only thing I can assume is they might have gotten caught by an enemy fleet and blown up. I'm about to enter the Theocracy's territory with my forward fleet. The other ones are trailing behind, but they're catching up.
Has it been 4 years?
Wow, that's a
Yeah.
long time.
4 years is to get to the partnership's territory. We're about to enter the first system for the Tendrakian Theocracy, which I don't care about because they're pathetic on all counts. Ooh, Void Cloud. I keep twitching when I see unemployment, but it doesn't actually hurt me that much to have unemployment. Because they create unity. Just not used to that. Actually, I have enough consumer goods. I'm gonna flip over to Utopian Abundance. At least for the humans.
Knowledge is the key to the universe.
So, what do I do if I were to try to make peace with this guy?
Click on the war badge at the bottom right and see if he'll do a status quo. If he won't, it'll have a negative number and it'll show you why when you hover over it. It could be things like, well, my fleet's better than yours, so I think I can still win, you know?
It says he'll accept status quo, and I took one of his planets, the one I claimed.
Then you'll end up with that. Jared? Yep.
Yeah, because and that's where their AI is a little wonky. I remember that where even though you are just completely trouncing them, they still think they have a chance just because of the pure numbers.
Sometimes, yeah. But he said they will take it this time. So, hold on. These guys are not at war with me, or they are? Oh, they're not. Okay, I was misunderstanding. These are red because the partnership has taken some of the territory of the Theocracy. I misread the situation. So the partnership is at war with the Theocracy. And I'm gonna accidentally liberate some of their territory. Which I don't mind. misunderstood the situation a little. Man, there's so many pops on the market. I want to buy them all. It's like Pokemon. Make all the half-breeds. Wait, no, that's not like Pokemon at all.
So how do I get my army off of the planet?
When you build them, they should go off the planet.
Oh.
So, if there are people, if there's armies on the planet with a little shield, they're defense armies. They don't go off the planet.
I didn't scroll down far enough.
Gotcha. Assault armies, you can intentionally land on planets, and in that case, you would click the Embark All button to make them launch again. So you can do that.
Okay. And now I have a transport fleet.
Yep.
Now I only put 4 brigades. Is that enough to really do something with a planet?
It really depends on how militarist the target is and how much they've defended. Like,
well, we'll find out.
My planet Earth has 4 brigades at 182 strength total. But I haven't built any fortresses. Truly militarist races will probably have fortresses up, and they will probably have a lot more defenses in place. Why did you stop moving? Oh, because they took this fortress. Okay. Oh, the war ended. Excellent. Now I can move all the way through the territory. Alright, so it's still about 2 years out for the advanced fleet. Better railgun sounds nice. Yeah, now that I've flipped over to Utopian Abundance, check this out. This one unemployed guy. He's not doing the thing. Why isn't he doing the thing? I was going to show a thing, but he's not doing the thing. Excuse me, sir. What was that? Oh, the council election's happening. I didn't even pay attention to the resolution, but it passed. Good. So the council election will proceed for a number of days.
Research concluded.
150 days or so, and then the top 3 empires in diplomatic weight will be chosen as the council.
Engaging hostile forces.
Anyway, what was I doing? Right, I was wondering why that man hasn't flipped over. Set rights. You're on Utopian Abundance. Are these separate? Oh, they are. Annoying. I'm gonna have to set each half species rights separately. There we go. Are you doing the thing now, sir? He's doing the thing. So this one pop who's unemployed is making 2 physics, 2 social, and 2 engineering research. Granted, he is taking up an entire consumer goods per month. So it's not the best, but... Wait, hold on. Did we just kick somebody's fleet? I did. Killed something too. Wasn't even watching. All these fleets are tiny. Excellent. Let's go attack this fleet. He's bullying people. I have some money. I'm going to purchase some more aliens. Are there any I don't have yet? I mean, these lizards are great, but I don't have any of these guys yet. Let's throw one of those on here. They're pretty cheap too because they have shitty traits. That's a thing, by the way. The more negative traits a pop has, the cheaper it is on the slave market.
So, are you the leader of the galaxy, or what does this mean?
It means I am on the council. And the council gets a couple of extra privileges, like I can pull... If I decide, for example, that this ban organic slave trade resolution is really important, I can do that. And now we vote on it, regardless of whether or not it was the next one. because it's important. We need to vote on it. But I can only do that like once every 5 years or so. So it's not like I can just decide what we vote on every time. Oh yeah, that battle just threw 11% of their war attrition up. Or war weariness or whatever it's called in this. They name it something different. War exhaustion. I just killed 12 corvettes and 2 destroyers and lost nothing. So, good fight. Alright. Still about 2 years away from, well, a year and a half from entering their territory. But I caught one of their fleets on the way back from bullying the theocracy over here. You guys are all going to vote yes on this, right?
On what?
The no slaves.
Research concluded.
How does this benefit you now?
Well, where's that?
In the galactic community under Senate floor. Vote yes on Proposition 97, no slaves. It benefits me because it removes the ability for other empires to profit from slavery. And hurts their economy because then they have to take care of their slaves. Also, I've already bought all the slaves I want.
There's the real answer. Which one is that?
It's the yes button on Senate floor. The large fleet outside your door says to click yes. Did you click the yes button yet?
Where's the yes button? That's the order button.
Yeah, click support. Yes. Everyone click support. It doesn't seem like you've clicked support, Digireign.
My button's stuck.
Is it? I mean, I can send a fleet over to help you out with that. We've got these special button unstickers.
Is there a way to bombard a planet?
Yeah, park a fleet over it if it's a hostile planet and they'll start shooting it. It's just like that. You can pick a orbital bombardment stance on the fleet. You probably just have selective or indiscriminate. If you are a... what's it called? Well, if you're one of the races that just wants everyone else dead, then you also have the Armageddon bombardment stance.
No, it looks like all I have is selective.
So if you have just selective, you should be able to go to policies and then go to orbital bombardment and pick indiscriminate. But you're pacifist, right? You may not be able to.
I'm not pacifist.
Well, then you should be able to pick indiscriminate.
So where's there's policies.
Left side policy, pull down orbital
Knowledge
bombardment.
is the key to the universe.
Yeah, that's basically your laws for your empire.
Oh.
You can enable or disable slavery and things like that. Like you could disable slavery.
Oh, I guess I am fanatic pacifists.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I did. Because it's on your species card.
What is on my species card?
It's, well, you're fanatic, xenophobe, and pacifist.
Ah, there we go.
You had to be inward perfectionist.
Yeah.
So you can't do that because you do believe in settling your differences in ways other
Knowledge
than
is
violence.
the key to the universe.
You also, erroneously, believe that your species is the perfect species.
Okay. Well, that's a time check.
Yep, that is the 830s. Let me blow up this fleet. You guys can drop if you want. I'm just gonna blow up this
Knowledge
fleet and
is
then I'm
the
gonna save
key
it.
to the universe.
Okay. I am going to exit the desktop.
Sounds good. Everybody who doesn't vote yes on this proposition is gonna be annihilated. I mean, cool. Have a good night.
Yep, take care.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and save it too. Well, thanks everybody for coming out, and I hope you had a good time, and I will see you on Wednesday. Yeah, see, it's not going to let me continue while he's gone, so I'm just going to go ahead and save. There we go. I'll save it again just in case. And, yeah, I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Bye-bye. I would raid somebody, but I have like 2 people watching. So, Parzival, go look at somebody else's stream. Still raid? Alright, fine. I'll do it. Just for you. Nobody... Oh, okay, let's see. Hey, let's give the cowboy some love. What's he doing? Halo. He's playing Halo? Really? Awesome. I didn't know people still played Halo. Alright everybody, we're gonna go raid Kidney Cowboy. Make sure you give him some love and say hi. And, where's my raid button? There's my raid button. It's not on my list, but there we go. Starting the raid up. All 2 of you can go over there and say hi. There might be more, I don't know. Twitch does a thing where you can't really tell who's watching. So, again, see you guys next time. I'll be live Wednesday, and have a good night.